Alright, so you're rolling?
No, we're rolling.
Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it again?
I don't even fucking remember.
Like Jeff. Hello everyone and welcome to the Movie Melee Aftershow. I am Detective Artemis. As with me as always is Jerni. And what is this on my right? It's Kay, dude.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back, man. How the hell are you doing?
Beardless.
All right. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and if you have any comments, let us know about life, because life is bad. Ernie, you want to add anything to that?
Nah.
All right. So as you recall from last month, we didn't have time to get into the comment section of the video. So in this one, it's strictly going to be all comments and polls from our previous videos. So, and we also have a few videos lined up too. We've been very busy lately, swamped with errands, life, work, just being a few dudes struggling in California, you know? It's the normal stuff.
Mm-hmm. But we have big plans coming up. We keep saying big plans, but like there's bigger ones that are unfolding at the moment. So we got to work those out as soon as life stops fucking us over.
Very soon.
Yeah, but this month I'm going to try to work on the Samuel L. Jackson video, which I've been lagging on. But I also have a review for My Hero Academia Heroes Rising.
Oh, shit.
Which is embargoed. It's embargoed till the 24th, so I should have plenty of time to do it. So on the 24th, look out for that. Turn on notifications.
Right. And what are you going to be doing, sir?
I got the Sonic movie coming up next week.
Sonic review?
Perfect Valentine's Day, y'all.
That's awesome. And you love Sonic, too, so it's going to be very opinionated.
It's going to be ridiculously opinionated. I'm going to tear that movie apart, but it's got my boy Cyclops in it, so, can't wait to see it.
And me and myself, I got Cat's review coming up with The Gentleman, and I will be doing a review for Parasite in time for the Oscars, because that shit's got a lot of nominations going in.
What the hell are the Oscars?
Some dude lives in a trash can, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah. Grouch.
All right, and real quick, so how have you been, man?
Just been hanging and banging in life. Can't complain.
All right.
Been doing my own thing, and now I'm back.
Right.
No need to make a deal. I'm back. Might leave, but for now I'm back. I'm back. I'm totally back.
Missed you.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
Oh,
I don't give a shit. Let's just jump straight into the comments and polls.
Here's your fucking polls.
All right.
Just right arrow key.
Hold that, would you, lover? All right. So our first poll here is
from the last after show.
From the last after show, it is: should the after show be a podcast? So strictly audio, no cuts, and all that stuff. So we got
because we edit down a lot of the after shows because you will drop a 30-minute episode, but it's actually an hour. It's a lot of drunk.
We got a lot of unused footage where us just saying a bunch of bad stuff, very anti-Semitic. Just kidding. Hopefully.
A lot of racial slurs going on.
Yeah.
Behind Kay's back.
Oh, a lot of it.
Sometimes to my face. Most of the time to my face.
No one is safe. So the poll is: should the after show be a podcast? And we have 81% saying no, it's fine the way it is, with the 18% saying hell yeah, it should.
Overwhelmingly no.
Okay, so we're gonna keep things as they are. So that's cool. It's fun for us. And, if anyone fucks up or says anything bad, we just cut it out. No one will ever know.
Yeah. Right, arrow.
All right, let's go to the next one. This is from the holiday special I did, the Star Wars holiday special, in a nutshell. Boy, was that fun. It wasn't. So, how would you rate the holiday special? We have avoid at all cost at 60%, watch on your board at 30%, good dumb fun at 10%, and the other two at 0. So
overwhelmingly, majority of people just hated it.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
I think it's for a curiosity factor. Just watch at least 15 minutes of it, but you don't have to avoid it. I think.
I have not seen it.
It's horrible.
He said that not even alcohol helps, and we've seen The Room.
Yes, we have.
The Room.
And alcohol helps greatly with the drinking game.
That
movie stands up without alcohol, though.
I think Lumpy, Chewie's son, should just have his own solo movie.
Can we do a drinking game for this one?
Holiday special? I don't see why not.
Can you come up with some rules since you already know it?
I might have to revisit the episode, but yeah, I can figure it out. It'll be a fun game. We could probably record that. All right, so next poll is: what do you rate The Rise of Skywalker? So we have 50% at good dumb fun, 20% awesome must watch, 20% damn fine movie, and 10% avoid at all costs.
You people are crazy. All right, the movie's all avoid at all costs.
You really hated Rise of Skywalker.
Fucking, there's so many things that I just can't stand with that movie.
Okay, so
yeah,
give me one thing you liked and one thing you hated.
Let's start with the hate first.
Let's start with the hate. It's easiest.
You can just change your name. You just change your name. That's how you do it. That's what the movie's about. Somebody making up their last name. That's what the whole fucking movie's about.
Yeah, and Leia was like, "Oh, never be afraid of who you are." All right, I'm Palpatine, but no, I'm gonna be a Skywalker instead. Her dying wish.
You don't go to any kind of galactic fucking social security office where you gotta submit a form.
You gotta see your passport.
You're just telling strangers, yeah, I'm a Skywalker. You're a con man at that point.
My favorite meme is the one where they match it up with Avengers. And it's like Peter Parker and be like, I'm Ray Skywalker. And he's like, oh, we're using our made-up names. I'm Spider-Man.
That's absolutely what it is. She's just making up stuff and telling strangers.
Yeah, that was the worst way to like get her likable from any of the hardcore fans. It's just that was it. You know,
One good thing.
Wasn't directed by Ryan Johnson.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well said.
J.J. Abrams, you know.
He tried. He spent most of the movie retconning it.
Yeah, he retconned the shit out of it.
They're clearly on the same page, but that's a whole different discussion. So let's move on to
Who's your favorite character?
Who was your favorite character in the Rise of Skywalker or the new trilogy?
Yeah, the new trilogy.
Should I say? So we got Poe number 1 at 41%, None at 25%, Finn at 16%, Kylo at 16%, and Rey at an overwhelmingly 0%.
Oh no! No one likes the Skywalkers. Oh no!
Well, Kylo got some love. So he's Skywalker.
He's a Solo.
He's a solo Skywalker.
Poe wins because he's the new Solo. All right. He's a young Solo.
It was cool.
Greatest pilot I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He was drifting with an X-Wing. How do you drift in space?
I don't know.
He drifted with an X-Wing in space.
There's so many damn physics holes in that movie.
Well, Star Wars has its own physics, so
that's another discussion.
I want to dissect it. Leave it alone, man. All right, so next one is, what do you rate The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
So we have a 77% at awesome must watch, 11% at damn fine show and avoid at all costs. Good to fun to watch your board, or at 0%. So
who the fuck voted avoid at all costs?
You know, there's some people out there.
This is the fucking Mandalorian.
No, there are plenty of people out there that have a problem with the show's pacing and the overall factor of the child, the baby Yoda being the main event for the whole season.
He was a driving force.
There are actual people that hate that?
Yeah, there are people that really have a problem with it. If you go online, there's a whole section on Reddit about it.
That is
there's a section on Reddit for everything.
That's true.
Everyone's gonna hate something.
There's always someone that's gonna hate something.
But generally speaking, I think it was great.
I've seen reviews where the people have compared it with the last season of Game of Thrones. I'll put it like that. Yeah.
That's not fair. You got Game of Thrones building for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
And Mandalorian comes out.
There's a hatred there. These might just be people that hate Star Wars or think that, you know.
I mean, it's fine to hate Star Wars. There's some good reasons. Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion.
Yeah. All right, next poll. All right, so this is for the It versus or the It Revenge of the Remakes, old versus new. So which do you prefer? And 77% It 2017. So the remake beats the original versus 22%. So. I
personally, the remake, the It remake, to me it's my favorite horror movie.
It was great.
It's my favorite horror movie, or like overall, it's my favorite. It's so well done.
Overall,
I actually disagree, just in a pure statement of preference. Because I first saw the original It movie when I was like 6. I was forced to watch it, and I'm not gonna lie, I peed the bed a bunch, like a lot.
It was pretty bad.
Like way more than I was already doing it. All right, so that terrified me. But seeing it as an adult, I mean, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was an absolutely fantastic movie. But I was just sitting there like, box that clown up. Ain't going in no sewers. Going nowhere near no sewers.
Like I said, I think the best possible version of it would be Tim Curry in the remake movie. I think that'd be great. He's like, how old is he now? Well, I mean, if I could take that timepiece from the 1990s
and then put him in this one.
You know, I think that'd be great.
But I also think he was a little more campy than what's his name?
Well, that's because he was on.
Skarsgård.
He was on TV though. He had to tone
true.
it down.
Yeah, you have
if you give him like the full rated R.
Yeah, you can pump the gas.
He
with
probably
the
get
rated
dark
R.
as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the polls. When are you planning on doing because this one, the remake one was for part 1. When are you planning on do part 2?
Yeah, maybe later on this year. I don't have an exact date because there's some other movies I want to touch on before I get to part 2. Because part 2 is just a whirlwind of nonsense. So I think the next one I would probably do would either be The Hills Have Eyes, because those are very good movies, or
that gives me time to watch part 2 because I haven't
Aren't
seen
they
it.
remakes? Have you ever seen the originals?
yeah,
The original?
Yeah, Hills of Eyes. Yeah, and Hills of
I've never
Eyes and
seen
the original and the remake are both very good. So I think I might do that one. Not sure yet.
Okay.
Still have to see Doctor Sleep.
I think
Me too.
you'll probably just fall asleep.
I heard good things. I heard Obi-Wan was dope in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was like 3 hours easy.
Yeah, it's a Stephen King movie.
All right.
All his old movies are at least 3 hours.
So we're gonna move into the comments, and I'm gonna do the first one, which is for the last after show, and this one was the after show for November.
November, going back in time.
Yeah. So for November we got
Last decade.
So our homie, what were you watching? Check out his channel. He's amazing.
Hilarious guy.
He said, "Keep it up. I do like one video every 10 years. That is true, but his videos are freaking good." And so a 3 month sounds like a 3 a month sounds like a feat. That's kind of like what we're aiming for, 3 a month.
Yeah, not to overwork ourselves.
Yeah, but well, now that hopefully this guy over here starts helping out,
We're all movers and shakers, man. We've got things going on. We've got our hands in many pies.
we can
Many
try to get
Many
more.
delicious pies.
We can try to get more videos. But like I said, we have big plans coming up, and
Sinister plans.
we're going to have a little bit more help.
Yeah.
So we might be able to produce maybe not more content, but higher
Maybe
quality.
higher quality, yeah.
Definitely higher quality because we actually have people backing us now. But more for that later.
I
Let's see how that
I
goes.
thought you guys were alluding that I bring the quality to the channel. And
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
you-
I was like,
Dude, enable
touch
him.
for a
It's
second.
okay.
Touch for a second. After all the racial slurs.
There were no racial slurs.
No. And then my favorite recent follower, because he's been like, I love this kid. Kid Critic drops
Welcome back, man.
I love this kid. So happy you guys got to 500 subs. Can't wait to see 1K. Seriously, he wants to start
He wants to do movie reviews.
yeah, so he mentioned that to us. He's followed us and he's talked to us a little bit. And here's his channel. So if you guys want to drop by, get a sub, give him some morale so he can do his own reviews.
Yeah, this shit is
You'll love
hard.
that. So I can't wait to see what you got.
It's a big hill to climb, but you're gonna get there, man.
All right.
Fight through it.
So for the comments for the next one, we have 5 comments for James Earl Jones. Here, you do them, and then Kaleem can do the next video.
I'll be sad when he dies.
He's not gonna
It's
die.
gonna be like Mufasa dying all over again.
He died twice already.
The remake doesn't count. The movie sucked.
This is for James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is for James O. Jones once again from Kid Critic. Thank you for commenting, man. So he put, very good choice of scenes. I agree. Some of these movies I've never even heard of, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what's like the context is, but I like what he's saying.
Yeah, these were some of his best performances because there was a lot of different other movies I did not add in, and there was some that I couldn't put up because YouTube blocked it. Even right now, this video, the James Earl Jones is blocked in like 50 countries.
50?
Yeah, it's blocked in 50
Any of
countries.
them America?
No, none of them in America. They're all other countries, France and supposedly there's like a country in France that owns the rights
There's
to
a country?
City? A city
clear-
in France?
Country in France, you said?
City in France?
city. No,
Yeah.
I think no. Well, no, it's a part. I don't know what it was. I gotta look it up. But like, because it was a French version of it that has the copyrights to clear and present danger.
So is it like a French territory? Like
Yeah,
how
there you go.
America owns Guam.
It's a specific
it's
French
not
territory that
America.
owns the rights to clear and present danger.
Is it in Canada? Is it Montreal?
Montreal.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. But like, they blocked our video because of that.
Well, goddamn them. and Goddamn them all.
But it's still available in America, and most of our audience is here. So.
Ratatouilles. Is that racist?
Patootie. It's... Alright, so the next one is from Doug Rothman. Thank you for commenting, man. He puts, why didn't you just knock on the door? I wouldn't have got the ball back for you. Which is from The Sandlot. Which was like the funniest part of the whole movie because like they
look
spent
at each
all
other.
this time and all these like like contraptions to get the ball. He was like, dude, just knock on the door, and they even mentioned that, and they're like, no way, the beast. So I think it's one of his funny quote for sure. All right, this one is from Avery and Rachel Klaus. This man never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree.
He's been sick lately.
That's it.
That's why when Lion King, the remake came out, he didn't do any press
He's
stuff.
like
He is
70s, hard 70s.
Isn't he like in his 80s?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's been making movies
That's
since
true,
the
yeah.
70s when he was young.
He's really old, and that's why during the press stuff and all the stuff they were doing to promote the remake for the live action Lion King, he was not part of any of it. And when they asked about him, they were like, "Oh, he's all right. He's a little under the weather, but he definitely can't do these press junkets and travel around." So he just came in, did the audio work, and then went back home. We didn't want to push him because of his health.
Yeah,
But
sure.
he's doing okay. It's just he's old.
He's a national treasure.
He really is.
It's gonna be really sad.
Man has.
Let's keep him in our thoughts. Next one is from Stu Pittity. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for commenting. He puts, all I hear is Darth Vader's voice in all those scenes. Well, that is a fact, but he's not acting like Darth Vader. But it's hard to unhear it, I guess.
Yeah. Once you know, you know.
Yeah.
All right. All right, moving on. This one is from Darth.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Well, it has an accent. So
Vada.
Vadar. Vadar.
He's got French.
Vadar. The 1225 speech actually feels like it's in real life. Where is that from?
So the 1225 time code. That's the one where I think it's called The Man, and it's the one where he plays the president of the United States. He's supposed to be the first black president, and this is a really old movie.
I would vote for James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Any day.
Yeah, and he's doing a speech as a president, and like it's super upbringing, and like he talks about real shit during that clip. But but the way they shot it looks like a real press conference. So definitely that clip. If you guys haven't seen it, go drop by, check out the 1225.
It still holds up, man.
Yeah, it's like if Obama in the 80s did a press conference.
It's for sure better than all these recent presidential speeches. That is for sure. But we don't do politics here.
Yeah. Who needs it?
That's all garbage.
And I think that should be the last one.
It for these videos. So let's get us on to the next one, good sir. I don't handle the tech.
On a side note, how awesome would it have been? Not discrediting Morgan Freeman in any way.
Oh, they should have a fight.
Which is actually the next one.
Voice fight.
How awesome would it have been if he played God in Bruce Almighty? James Earl Jones.
Oh, James Earl Jones?
With the voice. Just the voice.
booming voice. Yeah.
Oh, man. He would have been such a commanding God.
That'd be great.
So here are 3 comments for the best Morgan Freeman quotes.
Where's my beer?
All right.
bad.
So, Elsig7YT comments, play it at 1.5 times speed, lol. Does it sound like a chipmunk? Is that what it is?
Why is he saying that like he speaks too slow?
He has a drawl, but it's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
But let me make sure I haven't fucked up. And it's what is it? Tap on that one.
It says Morgan Freeman on 3.
Morgan Freeman up there.
Yeah, it says
Oh,
Morgan Freeman right
there you
here.
go. Then he's on Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
so why would you want to play him in times 2? Like I would get that in the Samuel Jackson one.
It's not times 2.
It's
1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
1.5.
All right, see. He
So
doesn't
he's-
want to double time him. He just wants him to sound with a little higher tone to a higher pitch.
Maybe he wants to go by faster because he's talking too slow.
That's how we draw sometimes. I'm not, it's Morgan Freeman.
And it's not a very long video. The Morgan Freeman one was
like 12 minutes maybe?
12 minutes, yeah. The James Earl Jones ones is like 30, 40
It's like
minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes of that bitch. Use the right era.
Bam. Lazy Reaps. Morgan Freeman for president 2020. I'd vote for him.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
I would.
In a heartbeat.
I would.
I mean, not only would he probably vote for anyone at this point, but
he's already played the president. He knows what to do.
yeah,
Deep impact.
he has presidential training.
He was there. And Olympus Has Fallen. He was the vice or secretary.
Secretary.
Summer high up
who
there.
became president when all
man was
the
God.
senior
The man
officials
was
came.
God.
He was also God. I mean, there's no higher recommendation than that.
That's one tough resume to beat.
Yeah. You can't.
And he also has international relations.
Unless he was the devil, then
Oh, that'd be cool.
never done
Let us not forget his most gangster wanted scene.
Oh, and in the Wanted.
Oh, he was the one.
Kill these motherfuckers.
He was the
Oh,
main
shit,
boss. He was
dude.
like, yeah, you can either listen to him or you can kill that motherfucker right there. And it's like, oh shit, America's granddad just got real.
He does not play villains enough.
He really doesn't. He should do
Well,
it.
because he's a freaking saint.
But there's a duality there with the whole like charisma that he has that would just make him the perfect villain.
It would bring like a whole new
That's
energy
true.
to it too.
Yeah.
Probably untapped.
One more comment.
One more, last one from Rosaline Jerry A. I prefer my black man voice to be Stanley Hudson, big butt, bigger heart. You're a trooper. Yes, you did.
Not to sound like an idiot, but who's Stanley Hudson?
Yeah, who's Stanley Hudson, man?
Why are you guys asking me?
What?
I don't
Did
know.
you said it like you knew who he was.
I'm sorry, you're the
Fake
black
it till
guy
you
in the
make
group.
it. Fake it till you make
Yeah,
it.
you look at us.
let's do
Stanley
this.
Hudson. Let's look at this.
Probably somebody we all fucking know.
I know, I'm gonna kick myself. Like, oh, him?
Hudson.
What do we get my phone?
Oh,
dude, The Office.
The Office.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
See,
but he's a
so we're
fictional
kicking ourselves, yeah.
character. I mean, it's,
Well, they're all fictional characters that we've been gassing up right now.
touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Here. All right, so let's check out this video. So the next one is a Samuel L. Jackson video, the 182 times he says "motherfucker." And our first comment is from Bruce Stark, which is it's dope. I like his profile picture. He said, "When he said motherfucker, I felt that."
He was like,
Each time, I think he's perfected the art of just those two words. Like, I feel like that's what his audition is. 90% of the time, he just goes in. Hey, all right, somebody's killed your parents. How do you say motherfucker? Motherfucker.
I think at this point he should probably just copyright that word or two words.
I'm pretty sure it's intellectual properties at this point.
It should be. And the next one's from Bold Bearings. Laughing my ass off. That was a great sign off with Ryan Reynolds.
He's like, can you say please or something?
I don't remember.
Say please, motherfucker.
I don't know. The way you put that video together was just perfect. It's like you did a great job putting it together and wrapping it off in the end with that was at the time that was his last video he was working on.
It was a trailer, yeah.
Yeah, it was a trailer.
Edited.
So when I do part 2, I'll add it in again.
It's gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait.
Yeah. So the next comments are for the Star Wars Holiday Special.
We're back here again.
And we got 3 comments for it. Here we go, man.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, this is from our frequent commenter, Bert Robles. Hello, Bert. Thank you for commenting.
Bert.
He puts, "I want the mask," in talking about the gentleman mask. Well, you might have to ask him for it, and he probably won't say
Did you give
yes.
it back? Because you stole that shit.
I stole it.
So did you give it back?
No, I just threw it away somewhere.
Has he gone and fetched it, or is he getting a new one?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that my problem?
Because then he's not going to want to do videos anymore if he doesn't have a mask.
He'll find a way.
Because he's one fugly motherfucker.
He was. Like, he's like Sloth, but with like slothier features. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
Like Henry Stoltz in The Mask.
I'm thinking
Whatever his name is.
in Mask.
Yeah, in Mask. Not the
I was
Mask
thinking more
one.
of Toxic Avenger.
Was it Rocky Dennis? No, isn't that the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Rocky Dennis.
It was based on real stuff. That's very sad, but pretty funny. All right, this is from our friend What We Watching. Thanks for commenting, man. He puts, "Star Wars Holiday Special would have been more effed up if Jar Jar were in there." Now, I wouldn't mind seeing Jar Jar's family. And like, if you want to like make it as purposely bad, Jar Jar is the perfect direction to go.
They would have all hated
It
him.
felt like they did make it purposefully bad.
I don't know they did it.
At the
They
time, they were trying. They were seriously
It
trying.
felt like they were trying, like how what's his name, still Tommy Wiseau tried for The Room.
It was from people who like didn't really get Star Wars. It was like fresh
Oh,
off
so
New
just
Hope.
like all the new movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, pretty much. And yeah, so that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
All right, move on to the next one. We have from Imagination Folder. I'd love for a Star Wars like the Boba Fett scene. Oh,
cartoon Star
I'd love
Wars.
for a cartoon Star Wars like the Boba Fett scene to come out. I love the way old cartoons like that were, but I do have to say I've never seen a Star Wars Holiday Special. But after watching this, I sure do want to. That is a very long sentence with a lot of commas.
That's good grammar.
Yeah, what is Grandma?
It's a right treat, and you owe yourself to watch it if you've never seen it. It is hilarious.
Is the Boba Fett cartoon?
Oh no, the Star Wars.
Have they ever done another cartoon, Star Wars related cartoon?
It was that same type of thing. I think it was called Droids, I believe. Came out around the same time, same type of like animation, hand-drawn stuff.
The other ones I know are the original Clone Wars, the one that came on Adult Swim originally, was like 6 minutes long each clip, and it was all animation before they actually put out a Clone Wars with the CG and everything. And it was rad. It was rad. It actually went through a lot of parts of Anakin's descent into Darth Vader, where even when he found his mother and he killed like all the slavers and everything.
All the sand people.
Yeah.
So we're clear, this isn't the Clone Wars. That's
no, not the Disney one. This one was licensed through. It was Toonami. It was Toonami back in like the early 2000s.
I never knew about that, man.
Yeah, it's rad. If you guys ever find it, give it a watch. It's solid.
Very cool.
So for the next 2 videos we're gonna be doing, the Rise of Skywalker. There's a spoiler free, and then there's a spoiler one. I'm gonna do the spoiler free one because there's only 2. And then the other one I'm going to give it to Kaleem because that one has 5 on there. So for the spoiler-free one, we got from Big Water 59. Rise of Skywalker is a glory hole on 180 truck stops somewhere. Took a complete dump on canon and had about 20 pull that out of your ass moments, along with a supposed Jedi using a blaster more than a lightsaber. Just another reboot, and thank God that horse is dead at last. P.S. You're too young to even understand Star Wars, man-child.
I don't know where to start with that.
Who's he talking to?
Well,
He called him a man-child. Called you a man-child. Who knows?
59?
Was he born in 59?
I don't know, but I mean, it's not about being a man-child as long as you're not like weird with it.
Just say okay, boomer, and then you move on.
I don't do that okay boomer shit.
And then Art commented, The Mandalorian is greater than the sequel and the prequel trilogies. I agree with that.
I think it's unanimous.
The prequel trilogies were terrible, and the sequel trilogies were also...
Revenge was pretty okay towards like the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I guess. Just certain parts, even in that, they were just blasphemous plot holes.
Oh, and the context of that, I said, who was your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh, who's your favorite
This one's
Star
for the
Wars
spoiler.
character?
This one's for the review with the spoilers.
Han Solo's dope.
So Kid Critic said that his favorite character is Han Solo, which... You know what? Yeah,
Classic choice.
he was in the new sequel.
He had a cool anti-hero arc in the New Hope, where he was like, oh, he's just some selfish asshole. And then he comes back at the end.
He's a nerf herder.
Yeah.
He's a nerf herder.
Well, he's a nerf herder in Empire.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Excuse me. I've had some drinks.
Yeah, good choice.
Jar Jar Binks.
Who put Jar Jar Binks?
This is from Art.
Here's me.
Yeah, it was him. That was
He's the Sith Lord.
You know what? I don't care if he is a Sith Lord or he isn't. He's a goofy motherfucker. Like, there's no excuse for that. Any other Sith Lord, even Dooku, who in my in just the movies is just like in the show is just like just the worst. Like of all the Sith, like you get all these dope looking dudes, and then you just get some geriatric fuck coming in with this fucking lightsaber.
Have you seen?
And he was trained by Yoda. By Yoda. He's Yoda's apprentice.
He taught Grievous. He died.
And he's just this fucking senior citizen hobbling in with this fucking cane lightsaber.
With this dildo looking lightsaber. Shit's like, oh.
It's so terrible.
He's the worst hilt. It was lightsaber.
Alright. I agree about Lord Palpatine.
From, Kid Critic again.
Kid Critic. Hey, I agree about Lord Palpatine. It was cool to see him again, but it made me question things that never really got answered. I agree, because my biggest thing with Palpatine was if he's alive on this planet for 30 years, all those people in the stands are his clones. Were they constantly cheering for him for 30 years? And even like when he's sleeping, because that's their only purpose. That was their only purpose in the movie. So I figured that's their only purpose in life is just to be like, yeah, Palpatine, Sidious, we're coming back. And he's like sitting there asleep on the chair, passed out with one leg up. They're like, look at him sleep. He's got it. He's the one that's gonna bring us back to Starshine.
Dude, I would love my own cheer section of 30 of my clones. Dude, no matter what I do, take a big shit.
See, 30 clones, that's cool. It's a little egotistical, but there were at least that was like a Super Bowl stadium field. There was like 60,000 of those dudes there. Wow. And he was eating some of them because there's no other life source on this planet, so he's just cannibalizing things.
So the perception I got of all that was that like I thought they were like not clones of his, but like older like Sith ghosts from throughout time and stuff, and he just sort of channeled them, invited them to his house for like an eternal party and stuff like that. So
I assume that's what it was because Rey's she channeled all the Jedi.
No. But see, they didn't show up in its physical manifestation, and I can't think of a time in any of the lore that I've read where Sith actually manifested themselves after death as the Jedi did once they died.
Yeah, that was.
So there's a hole in that. I may be wrong. I haven't read all of the lore. I've read enough where I don't.
But everything gets retconned, so it doesn't matter.
Everything did get retconned. Most of the stuff got retconned, but there's still.
Books did.
By the way, if you hear a chirping sound, that's a smoke detector.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. It's like in It's Always Sunny. Were you with Mac?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Did you guys hear that?
Fucking the gang moves to the Mac and Dennis moves to the suburbs.
CJ did all this whole conversation was your fault.
Yeah.
Explained it better.
Alright, Kid Critic, thank you for that. It was dope. Not So Normal Family says, I've seen some bad reviews about this film, but we'll probably still see it because I've seen every single episode that it's too silly to stop now. But see, that's not a good reason, man.
He's talking about our YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, keep watching the channel.
Good job, man. Good job. You got yourself a nice fan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This guy's a sweetheart.
Get away. Get away, man.
Is there one more?
And Scotty Blade coming in with the paragraph.
Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, you're really into it. I appreciate
I like his profile pic, dude. You look so rad.
Yeah, it looks. Is that an airsoft or a paintball? It's one of those two. But he says, your presentation is on another level. I mean, it's much better than most smaller YouTubers on this platform. You're going to explode. I have no doubt. Plus, I've got my review exactly how I like my briefing. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Oh, man.
I teamed up, and I'm proud to be a part of your foundation. Whenever you aren't busy educating the masses with knowledge, deploy by Scotty Blades HQ and say hi. You're always welcome in our halls. Keep pumping the great content.
I didn't know where to start with that. Thank you, first off. And we do try, man.
Yeah,
we do try.
I love it when smaller YouTubers support each other. I mean, it's so hard to grow in this channel nowadays, especially with Apocalypse
and everything.
All these celebrities, their own channels.
Yeah.
They took our jobs.
I mean, it seems like the only way we can ever blow up on YouTube nowadays is go and fight.
Famous.
Go fight somebody. Go fight somebody. Like
start shit with the channel.
I'll be fighting plenty of people now that I'm back. All right, I'm the fighter.
Oh, you're to start shit with channels?
Yeah, I'm starting. I'm gonna be the beef.
Bringing the beef.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing the beef. And the sausage.
If you could fight a channel, what channel would it be?
That hashtag show. No, I'm just yeah. He doesn't know. Yeah.
I mean, never mind. Moving on.
I would love to watch Mojo.
Yeah, I would fight Mojo.
They're way too big.
They just sound so dull.
I feel like Mojo. I can get through like 3 waves of their top executives before my arms gave out, and they just overran me with the nerdiness.
Anyways.
All right. So the 2 comments for Mandalorian. Here you go. Art.
I love Watch Mojo.
Thank you. Hold that, would you?
I watch Mojo.
Watch my Mojo. All right. This one is from Johnny Hardwood in all caps. Thank you. He says, "You've never seen the Clone Wars?" referring to the cartoon. And no, I haven't watched all the episodes. I've seen a handful here and there, but
do you have Disney Plus now? Yeah, you have Disney Plus now.
It's still
and a new season's coming out too.
Still is a lot.
Last season, right?
Yeah, and so man, it's been obviously 15 years or so. I had a chance, but I was always like, it's not the movies. I don't know when he gives a shit, But now it's like, man, I'm glad I watched The Mandalorian, because now I'm like, fuck, man, I'm missing on some good quality stuff. And Dave Filoni, he's really cool. So obviously need to catch up on that, and Rebels and Resistance. So yes, I've never seen the Clone Wars. Next one is from our frequent commenter, Bert Robles. Thank you again, man. He puts Bert and Ernie for a better duo. Well, I put them in there, the little slide things, but I mean, then Mando and Baby Yoda? I don't know, man.
No.
They have that bathtub thing going on.
Yeah, I mean.
No.
What?
No.
He's Bert. And you're... Okay.
That's B-U-R-T, not B-E-R-T.
All right.
Unless he's trying to move in on your turf.
No.
Surf my turf.
And the next one's for the It remake, the Revenge of the Remakes. And I give this one to him.
Here you go, sure.
All right.
Beer me. Want some?
Laura Mendez says, Bill.
Thank
with
you for
triple
commenting.
exclamation points. JK, I love both, but I do love Bill a tad more.
And the question was, which Pennywise do you prefer? And she put...
Oh, Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I think each one brought in their own like spice
They
into
did.
it. Yeah,
They did.
so-
Absolutely.
He
like, different.
definitely dove into that character.
I didn't like how he looked.
I
wasn't
can't-
a big fan
the
of the
Victorian?
The
Yeah, it was
Victorian era look
yeah.
in the lip. I don't know.
I can't pick.
But he's definitely like very distinctive, and he's made his mark in like the horror world. So kudos to him.
Yeah, I can't really pick.
Next one.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
that's
All
the
right.
next one.
Kid Critic replied, I never knew why a lot of people were so scared of the original Pennywise. Every now and then I get a shudder from him, but the cinematic Pennywise gives me chills every time I see him. Mostly from how good of a clown he really is. He has an innocence to him, but it will stop anyone who tries to get in his way of fear. Did you watch the movie as a small child? Because that will ruin clowns for you. And it was the 90s. It was a simpler time. All right, we weren't as desensitized to the horror and the violence as we are now.
Yeah, it got me for sure.
It terrified
The
me.
younger audience now, it takes more to scare them.
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot to scare us back then, but that got the job done. All right.
Couldn't take a shower. Couldn't look at the storm drain.
No.
For Christ's sake.
I peed the bed. I'm not joking here. I peed a lot.
He still does.
That's the last one.
Okay.
There you go. Well,
Who told you?
Well, that was the last comment.
That's it for the comments portion of this video.
So, I mean, we can either wrap it up here, unless you guys want to catch up a little, because we haven't had Kay in a video since...
Pacific Rim 2.
It's been
Pacific
84
Rim 2.
years.
Pacific Rim 2. Hey,
Pacific Rim 2.
Sock'em robots, y'all.
That was like before my kid was born, I think.
Was it? It was
Really?
right before,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. Pacific Rim 2 was 2018.
Yeah.
No, it was...
No, 17.
Was it 17?
No, wait,
No,
no.
wait a second. No,
it was 18.
didn't you do Pacific Rim because you were on a sabbatical?
Yeah.
So it was during your kid's birth.
Was it?
I did.
Yeah, his last video, Pacific Rim, that was...
Pacific
Yeah, it was
Rim
Pacific 2, yes.
Yeah, Pacific, because
we went-
you gave us the
remember,
tickets in the
we
fucking
went and saw
theater.
it in the fucking theater. The movie cut off halfway through. We were so fucking pissed, and I actually recorded that shit. Like,
But they upgraded our movie theater, so
Yeah.
that was great. But that was it was literally right after your kid was born.
Yeah.
That was your sabbatical.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Dude.
Yeah.
That's
it.
a long time ago, man. My kid's in college now.
he's a grown man. We went drinking the other day. Drank me under the table like I'm an old bitch.
So, we got a few minutes to kill. I mean... Wait, hang on. This is not going to turn into a gay porn, I promise. It felt like it for a second. I had to stop myself because I was already getting partial. And now it's just like, hey, wait a minute. None of that.
Well, I guess what we could talk about is, well, it has been really busy for us in our lives lately, so we are trying to make more time. Because, I mean, YouTube is still a great platform to grow on, and there isn't really much
Hugest streaming
alternatives.
platform in the world, like whether you realize it or not. YouTube has the most to contribute to any streaming platform.
And we can't do streaming because we don't have the time for that. That is a regular. That is to be successful on Twitch, you have to be a regular streamer, have a steady schedule. And that's something we don't have. These guys' schedule change all the time.
As poor Californians, we can't do that.
No,
Not at all.
But we're working on it. Like we said, we want to eventually make this our full-time job. And we kind of have a current opportunity to go in that direction. But it does involve us putting in more work. Which we're going to try. But at our own pace, because he's got a kid. He's got a habit.
Got a Hulk.
Yeah, he's got a...
You guys make it sound like I'm a heroin addict over here, just fucking fiending.
Oh, Let's steer the conversation.
My habit was laziness. And
exactly, that's what I was talking about.
So I'm breaking out of that. I'll be back. I'm here.
I'm just as lazy. I'm just as lazy too.
No.
This is the reason why I'm lazy, because I live with him.
Hey.
This is my roommate, so.
Scissoring.
Man.
Scissor me timber.
Let's steer the conversation. Let's talk. What is like a popular thing going on in movies right now? All right, dude. The new Batman. What are your expectations for it?
Well, from everything I've heard, they're going with the storyline of the Long Halloween, and I thought
like in Dark Knight.
I thought that, like, if you've ever read the comic, then that plays out like a movie in itself. It's so damn cinematic with the art style and the story.
Tim Sale.
That if they can capture even half of the magic that the graphic novel bring, then I will be thoroughly satisfied. I thought the Long Halloween was a much better origin of Two-Face than the Dark Knight ever encapsulated.
Yeah, because he was only there for the very end, and I'm like, no, he's dead.
And Aaron Eckhart was.
I liked him.
He was great.
That all-American boy image.
It's gonna be controversial to say, but I liked him better than I liked Heath Ledger's Joker. Like, if I'm being honest, because Two-Face is my boy.
The two different characters, but I love Two-Face as well, for sure. Yeah. Obviously, my second favorite villain. Second. He's number 2. He's Obsession 2.
Are you gonna watch Birds of Prey?
No, I am not. I didn't really like Suicide Squad, and I'm just like...
It doesn't look good. I mean, I love Margot Robbie. Oh my god, I have the huge crush on her.
He's perfectly cast.
But I am not gonna... I don't feel like watching it because I watched the trailer and there's nothing really...
I just wanna... I'm gonna watch it, if I'm being honest, just because from what I can see or from what I've heard, they're putting the Huntress in it, and this is gonna be her like main, like DC... debut and everything, like at least in the cinematic universe, and she hasn't really been around since like the early thousands or the
CW. They brought her
90s.
into it.
She
didn't have a big role either.
There was the original Birds of Prey, the CW show. Also, Huntress was a part of it. It was like Huntress, Oracle.
And, had like what, 2 episodes?
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 or something. It got canceled super quick. Ooh. But
took that bird down.
Yeah, I always liked Huntress as a character and as a part of the whole Bat family. She was sort of like, as all of them are outsiders, she was definitely the most of them out at that time. So I'm interested to see what happens with that.
Who do you think is going to take it this year, DC or Marvel?
Well, I don't know.
Because remember, Marvel doesn't have that many films, and I'm just talking about 2020.
Yeah.
Marvel does not have that many big titles coming out, but DC is trying to bring their stuff up recently.
I think DC only has Birds of Prey this year.
No, it's Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1985, and.
Dude, Wonder Woman and Black Widow's movies are gonna go like pretty close together.
I think an edge up that DC's gonna have is, from what I've heard, they're making all of their movies rated R. They're going for
more adult content, which DC has always been.
DC has had a lot more grittier success than Marvel. Not to say Marvel doesn't get down and dirty, but DC has storylines like Identity Crisis, where fucking what's his name, Dr. Light, is raped the elongated man's wife, and it doesn't get more gruesome than that.
Or Bloodshot, is that Marvel? That's DC, isn't it?
Bloodshot is DC.
Bloodshot, that's a DC movie that's gonna be coming out in March. New Mutants, which is something that we're trying to get him to do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. In
She came like 3 years ago.
Even though I hate all the X-Men movies, I'm hoping that one turns out really well.
Black Widow in May, Wonder Woman in June.
Yeah, Morbius coming out.
Oh yeah, Morbius. On the 7th.
That's like Sony.
But that's Sony.
Sony Spider-Man.
I guess it still kind of counts as Marvel.
I heard they're trying to introduce Kraven the Hunter, which I'd be really stotoked about to see in the Spider Universe, like Kraven's Last Hunt or some shit.
They can't do Kraven's Last Hunt already. They just introduce him.
Well, you know how they do with villains. They either put them in jail permanently or they fucking murder them immediately. Like, there's no coming back in a movie.
Yeah. Venom 2 in October.
Okay.
And Eternals in November.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's like, well, at least for the most interesting ones, I don't know any other. Yeah, I think that's what I have on my list of things that seem interesting to review. So I mean, I think this year, both DC and Marvel, apart from Wonder Woman, I don't see any.
I think it might be like a slow year.
It is. I mean, DC wasn't even.
We got Batman next year.
Yeah, DC and Marvel weren't even at Comic-Con last year.
Because they both have their own platforms to perform on now, so it makes no sense to go somewhere and promote this shit free when you're trying to sell tickets to specific events.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this year goes.
All right.
I mean, we have some pretty interesting movies coming out. I mean,
Ghostbusters.
Hey, Afterlife.
We got
Quiet Place, Conjuring 2.
I don't know how I feel about A Quiet Place.
Bill and Ted 3.
Oh yeah, Bill and Ted 3.
I also don't know how I feel about Bill and Ted 3.
I feel like it's gonna be like those other sequels that came out 40 years too late.
Yeah, like Anchorman 2.
Like Dumb and Dumber 2.
Like Zoolander 2. Ugh, the worst.
What about what's Halloween Kills?
It's the new Halloween 3.
So it's a sequel off of the last Halloween?
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the last Halloween. I fell asleep through it.
I did too. I don't know if that's old age or not.
I haven't seen it. I'm not a really big Michael Myers fan.
Yeah, I'm not really excited for any of the movies coming out this year.
I wish they bring back Nightmare on Elm Street, because I didn't think A Nightmare on Elm Street was that bad, honestly.
Talking about the remake one?
Yeah, I like the actor who they had, and I like how it's more like
more serious.
Yeah, more of a gritty thing. But you know, it's not the '80s. We can't all be campy and fucking making jokes while we're murdering fucking teenagers.
You absolutely can.
I mean, you can, but
PC culture.
It doesn't drive the same way, you know.
PC culture kind of ruins it.
That's why Jason don't say shit.
Nah, yeah, that works.
So I think we can wrap it up here now.
Yeah, let's start wrapping it up.
Minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching. We will have another after show next month, and it'll be our usual one, not a pure comments one. If you like what you see, please, again, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter. Well, just us two.
I'll start it.
Yes, I would love to see you on Twitter.
I'm so reclusive.
You'll love it.
Twitter's the one place
It's
you can
fun.
go, and you're expected to talk shit. You're expected to talk shit.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll put something out. I'll release a press statement.
Pretty soon you'll make a burner account just strictly talking shit to people.
Yeah.
Trust me, that will be my burner account.
But follow us on Twitter, because Twitter is where we're gonna be putting any like notifications on videos we're dropping. But also turn on notifications on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, because then you'll get this
Hit that
ring
bell.
right here.
Hit that bell so you don't miss any award-winning content.
Ring the bell, baby.
And I am not answering that phone because it's probably a telemarketer, as it always is. Why do we have a landline? Anyways, so I am Detective Artemis.
I'm Jerni.
Okay.
And we will see you next time. Friends, white people.
We don't have a fucking sign off. Why don't we have a sign off yet?
That was your job.
It's been 3 years.
That was your job.
No, it's yours.
Your job.
You gotta get us a sign off.
Yeah, do it.
Suck it, gay boys.
Okay.
Nah, it's too polarizing. We're gonna edit that out. You're not gonna see that.